everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be talking about COVID-19, previous pandemics that are similar to COVID-19, and the current situation of COVID-19. If you're ready, let's start.
Firstly, let's start by talking about the old pandemics that were similar to COVID-19. The worst pandemic that the world has ever seen is the Black Death. The Black Death pandemic has killed over 25 million people, and the estimated amount is around 40 to 50 million, but the death counts can be as much as 200 million. Black Death was a virus that killed 50% of the European population, but we can't know the exact number and percentage of people that died because this pandemic was back in 1346 to 1353. The Spanish flu is another pandemic that has affected the world drastically. It is estimated that approximately 17 million to 50 million people have died due to this horrific disease, and some people project that there is a possibility that the death counts may reach to over 100 million. Unfortunately, there are more pandemics like this that have changed the trajectory of the world. Now it is time to talk about a specific pandemic that nearly all of us know about, COVID-19. COVID-19, also known as coronavirus, started to spread across the world in 2019. The first case of COVID-19 was found in China, Wuhan, back in December 2019. The Chinese government did everything in their hands to keep the virus in a specific region and stop it spreading, but unfortunately, they failed, and COVID-19 started spreading around the world like a wildfire. But it is not as strong of a virus as the ones in the other pandemics that we talked about. COVID-19 has killed over 7 million people worldwide, and this amount is nothing compared to the 200 million deaths that the Black Death caused. But what is the current state of COVID-19 then? The Delta variant is a new coronavirus variant that started to spread. The Delta variant started to spread in mid-June 2021, and it originated in India. The Delta variant symptoms are mostly the same as a typical COVID-19 that we know about. However, it spreads way faster, and significantly more people get infected in a short period of time, especially young people. Recent research found that the Delta variant grows more rapidly compared to the previous coronavirus variants. Yet this variant isn't viewed as a really threatening one, as normally vaccinated people show no or very weak symptoms when they catch the Delta variant. Symptoms of this variant are more like those of a common cold, such as cough, fever, or headache, with the addition of significant loss of smell. Separately, there was another variant whose emergence spread fear among many, the Omicron variant. This new variant exhibits various characteristics, some with higher transmissibility but lower strength. Due to the emergence of new and potentially more dangerous variants like Omicron, ongoing adaptations of public health measures is required. Thankfully, vaccination has undoubtedly decreased the mortality rate of this virus. While Delta can cause serious illness in unvaccinated individuals, the effectiveness of vaccines has decreased, resulting in lighter symptoms and reduced hospitalization rates. However, vaccine effectiveness varies across different variants. It may be too early to declare that the pandemic is officially over. New variants may appear, and long-term effects of COVID-19 require further research and support. Additionally, people with weakened immune systems are at higher risk. We must learn to live with COVID-19, just like how once really threatening and destructive illnesses like swine influenza now became ordinary things. But be aware, this doesn't mean that you should ignore the symptoms of COVID-19, as getting tested if you suspect you catch something and getting the appropriate treatment is key to prevent both coronavirus and other diseases from escalating and interfering with our everyday lives.
In conclusion, while Delta took all of our attention in 2021, the story of COVID-19 continues. Understanding the evolving situation, appreciating the vaccine's effectiveness while acknowledging its limitations, and adapting to the new normal determined by alertness and ongoing research are key to dealing with this evolving situation. We must learn from the past, invest in preparedness, and work together to build a more resilient future in the face of this unprecedented challenge. This is the end of our discussion today. Please like our video and consider subscribing. As always, it was Hefsel Times.